second graders. Today we're going to continue. Remember, we started kind of talking about authors have intentions, so pay attention. What that means is when you read some of the authors, the books that you like, that you're reading right now, we want you to pay attention because a lot of times authors have things they want you to notice even more than just the story. So I know that with Miss Marcuse, you have been reading this book, Owl Moon, right? And Owl Moon is kind of a mentor text, and I know you've talked about that with Mrs. Marcuse as well. So this week, we're going to start joining reading and writing because we're wanting you to do what our little post-it has today. Notice, stop, and think, okay? And look what they want you to think about in the writing. What part is powerful? Why is it powerful? And how did the author do it? Okay, so what I want you to do is we're going to read just a few pages of Owl Moon today. And let's try to pick out a part that is very powerful, okay? And then let's talk about why is it powerful, and then we're going to talk about how the author achieved it being powerful. So let's listen. It was late one winter night, long past my bedtime, when Pa and I went owling. There was no wind. The trees stood still as giant statues. And the moon was so bright, the sky seemed to shine. Somewhere behind us, a train whistle blew, long and low, like a sad, sad song. I could hear it through the woolen cap Pa had pulled down over my ears. A farm dog answered the train, and then a second dog joined in. They sang out, trains and dogs, for a real long time. And when their voices faded away, it was as quiet as a dream. We walked on towards the woods, Pa and I. Our feet crunched over the crisp snow, and little gray footprints followed us. Pa made a long shadow, but mine was short and round. I had to run after him every now and then to keep up, and my short, round shadow bumped after me. But I never called out. If you go owling, you have to be quiet. That's what Pa always says. I had been waiting to go owling with Pa for a long time. We reached the line of pine trees, black and pointy against the sky, and Pa held up his hand. I stopped right where I was and waited. He looked up as if searching the stars, as if reading a map up there. The moon made his face into a silver mask. Then he called out, "Woo, woo, woo, woo," the sound of a great horned owl. Woo, 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 woo. Let's stop right there. Do you think that this is a powerful part? I do. I can hear it and see it in my mind's eye. So it is very powerful to me. Now, why is it powerful? Well, I'm going to get the book close to the camera so you can see. Do you see where the words woo, woo, woo are written? That is exactly, have you ever heard an owl? That's what they sound like. And the words match the sound that you hear if you hear an owl. So that is pretty powerful. So it is a powerful part because I can hear it and see it. I can put myself in that picture. And the reason it's powerful is because of that. And then how did the author do it? He did it by showing words that match the sound that you hear. There are many different ways for us to have powerful moments in our reading. And that's what we're going to be talking about. In the next little video, I'm going to show you some specifics of powerful moments in this book. And what I want you to do today as you read, I would like for you to, in your reading, to pick out a point in your book that was powerful, that made you, and for whatever reason, it could be sound effects, it could be the description of something was so perfect that you could see it in your mind's eye. So I want you to pick out that part of your reading today, okay? Great job, second graders.